Hello everyone, welcome to Offbeat Motors. I'm your host, Corey. Today we're going to be working on the Jeep because we have an event coming up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
So the event coming up is the 2026 King of the Off-Road. If you're not familiar with King of the Off-Road, last year was the first year of it and I went to it and it had a freaking blast. It was 3 days, 300 miles and 3 off-road parks, and you did some camping in between. So we got to get the truck ready to go this year because it's in just a few weeks. It's going to be February 20th through the 22nd. I'm going up on the 19th, camp that night, and then get ready for it first thing in the morning. So I got a sheet of plywood. It's 3/4 inch, well actually 23-30 seconds, and I'm going to make a platform out of this, and this platform is going to go in the back of the Jeep. I have already removed the 60% portion of the rear seat. It's super easy to do. I'm not going to go into how you did it, but real quick, there's a bolt here, 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 and then another bolt that comes through here from this side. You take all those bolts out and the seat just comes right out. Super easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a platform with that plywood, and it's going to use the anchor point with this bolt right here. And right here, we're going to go around this piece right here because I have a electric cooler coming. I've also installed this power port in the back because mine did not have it. I messed up my trim when I was grinding it out to get the ports to fit. And those ports, I know a lot of people, they hook them right into the switches, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to hook it into my my aux beam. I don't know if you can see it up there, right about in here, my switch panel. I got a bunch of open ports for the block underneath the hood, so I'm just going to tie it into that. I'm not doing that today, but that's one of the things I got to do. And that's going to help power the fridge while the vehicle is running. And also, I picked up a portable power station. So that's going to help me get power as well. And to help charge that, I can hook that into the same port when needed. But I have a hook road roof rack right there that is going to end up going, not in this video, right up here. And it's going to cover about 50%, half of that, just this back portion here. And I got a solar panel that's going to mount right on top of that. I still got to put the tent back on, which is over there in the corner in that mess with all my Hot Wheels in the boxes and stuff like that. So that I got to get that out. That's going to be for another day. But today we're just going to be working on the platform. It should be super simple to do. And we're going to get going on that right now. So I'm hoping the lighting's going to be okay. I've ended up having to open the garage door even though it's like 28 degrees here in Texas. But I have LED lighting and it just doesn't want to work. Let me show you that. So I have these LED lights that I've had for a couple of years. And only one of them is working. And that centerpiece is only working. They just don't want to work in the cold. When it warms up, most of them work. I think there's like 2 of them that are actually dead. But yeah, so I got a little light over here on the wall hanging off my tube doors to help. And I got the garage door open, so I'm going to be working in the cold. Which, not a big deal. I'm dressed for it. So let's get going on this. So the first thing I did is I just created a template out of some cardboard, and you can see that the holes, that's where the bolts are going to go to hold it so it doesn't slide around. And I cut out this piece so I have access to junk down in here, and I can still get to the jack if I need it. Hopefully I don't need that, but I can still get to it, and I can put some other stuff in. This is all going to get cleaned up, and these all belong in a bag that I just was using them, so they're not in a bag. But anyways, so these are our templates, and there's going to be a little lip coming off so I can put this on here and it won't fall down through. I had to trim this piece out because these DV8 panels come out a little bit and it was hitting it, so now it clears that. And this is where the 12-volt cooler is going to go. So I just got to take the template, put it down, trace it out, and then I can start cutting it. Another cool thing is I have a Bosch saw, and it died on me. It won't work. So I ended up just going to Harbor Freight and picked up a $49 cheap saw just for this project. While I was there, I picked up the slider so I can get some nice straight cuts too. Or guides, not sliders. And then to finish it, I then picked up a cheap router while I was at Harbor Freight with a roundover bit, so we can go around the edges so it's not sharp, so it's nice and rounded off. So. Alright, let's do a test fit here. Now, these original bolts, they're not going to work because they're not going to be long enough with this 3/4 inch plywood. So, got some that are just a little bit longer. Test fit this in here. So I might have to trim a little bit more off because the cardboard is a little more forgiving than wood, obviously. And yeah, I can already tell I'm going to have to trim this right here. Yeah. And is this one going to fit? That one fits. So, just got to do a little trimming. Then we can get this centerpiece cut out. And we'll get some supports cut out to go overlap so it doesn't fall through. Alright, so I got this piece all trimmed out. Fits good now. I test fitted it. Got the center section cut out. Forgot to press record for that, but here it is. So next we're going to do is get the router out. We're just going to do a round over on all this so it's not as sharp. And then we'll get a couple strips cut out so we can run one along here and one along here. So this bad boy won't fall out all the way through. And we're going to hole cut in the center of this. And I also picked up some of these. So I'm going to put 4 of them, one here, one here, one here, and one here. So when the cooler's sitting here, you can have the straps coming, 4 straps, and it'll hold it in place. Alright, so that's all set. Now we're going to go ahead and test fit it, get it bolted down, see how it looks. Then we'll pull it back out and we'll make strips to, we're going to glue them and screw them to the bottom here so that piece doesn't fall through. And I haven't decided if I'm going to seal it, stain it, or put carpet on it. That's going to come later down the road. I'm just going to leave it raw for right now. Okay. Pretty sturdy. I was debating whether I was going to have to put some supports here. Imagine if I went farther out, which I didn't want to do because I didn't want to cover up the cup holders. Then I would have to, but I didn't remove that bottom shelf piece also, so it's sitting right on there, so it's got support here. So next, just gotta put the pieces in so it doesn't fall through. And let's see how this is gonna clear, because I haven't tested that yet. Let's see. All right, it clears. It is not touching anywhere on there, so that's good to go as well. All right. Okay, so these are 1 3/4 wide. Yeah, inch and 3/4 wide. There's a mark right here that I made. It's 1 inch from this ledge, and this mark is here because that's as far forward as this board can go, because of that piece that's underneath, the plastic piece that's in the back of the truck that I did not take out. That's actually supporting this. So we're going to insert these just a little bit on the inside of that line. I did the same 1 inch here, so you can kind of get them lined up. It's gonna be like that. And it's gonna add a little extra support too. I'm gonna go ahead and get these glued down, then we'll flip it over and I will drill and screw it after the glue dries. So I've decided I'm gonna actually end up covering this with like some type of fabric, like carpet type thing. So I don't really care the spacing on the screws. I'm not going for aesthetics. So that's why I didn't measure any of those out. As long as they're holding, that's all I care about. So like I said, it's gonna get covered up anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and install this bad boy. She is not going anywhere. And off camera, I went and put a hole in there. Yeah, that's gonna work. So I got this template right here. It's a rough template. I got to do another template because I didn't have this in to find out where exactly it's gonna go. It was just a rough estimate type thing. I was thinking originally of putting this something like this, but I think I'm gonna actually just go from here. I don't really use this stuff back here. I mean, granted, it's some good storage. I'm okay with losing it, but it's gonna go something like this. But this is gonna be the next video. I'm gonna get working on this project after we create another template for this. And if you can see, I got some stuff marked out, so you can probably tell kind of what it is. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around for the next video, next few videos actually, because I'm also going to be doing videos of King of the Off-Road. I got this project here, got the project up top there, which I already told you. I got a solar panel and stuff that's getting mounted up there on a roof rack, which I already have. I'm waiting for the solar panel. And then we're gonna yeah, have a lot of fun and whatnot, and do some testing with what's going here, see how that all works out. There's gonna be a bunch of videos throughout the year on some other events that I got going on. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.